Hello guys, we saw something online around when you want to buy your first property. It's not so wise to buy a house for yourself. That instead you should buy an investment property, something around investment over buying a house for yourself. And recently we've been involved in conversations around buying a property at home, buying a property abroad, which one should you do first and stuff like that. And that's what we want to talk about into this video. If this is something you are interested in, please stick with us till the end of the video. Hello guys, welcome back to our YouTube channel. This is the Fab Family. My name is Dfabfamily, and with me is my very amazing and beautiful wife, Abigail. She's the love of my life. She's the mother of my children. She's my friend. She's my best friend. She's my everything.
This video is about property.
Yes. I'm just saying that for the sake of today's video and so that I can sleep at home tonight. Yes.
Hey.
So over to you.
Let's start from the top. I think it's just it depends on your long-term goals. If you plan to go back, if you plan to stay. Okay. But let me say my own first. I know you have a point. But for me, I think wherever I am, is where is my home. So right now, my home is where I live, and I would prefer to invest where I am now than investing where I don't even know if I would be going back. So, and again, that brings me back to saying it depends on your long-term goals. Some people just want to come here and study and return home. Yeah. So.
Yeah, I think you've pretty much covered the basics. The opinion is divided. The opinion, once you understand your long-term goal, your short-term goal, then it's now up to what you want to prioritize more. I know that at some point on your timeline, you'd have seen people that relocated abroad, the UK, Canada, US. In the space of 2 years, 3 years, they upload a video. Yes, in 2 years, we've been able to buy a new home in Canada. This is the tour of our 3-bedroom apartment in Canada. We have friends like that. And some other people, you did not hear pa, you did not hear po. You don't know what's going on. As a matter of fact, I know someone, not like my friend, but I know someone who is heavily involved in business. The person has made enough money to say, I have some deposit I want to use to buy my first property in the UK. But because it doesn't have to do with investment, it's just investing that money into business to make more money. So that's one part of it. As much as some people, whatever they have, they buy their first property and they're happy, they're living in their house, they're not paying rent. The truth is that house is not making you back any kind of profit. You have the assurance of this is your house. If it's mortgage, you sort it monthly. If it's not mortgage, you buy it outright, then you don't have to pay rent. But it's not making you any money. Some other people would prefer to still invest that money in business. They want to grow in business, or they want to make so much money that they can pay heavily when they are buying their property eventually. They don't have to save 10%, 20%, they can pay 50%.
Yeah.
I don't know if you remember that we've met people who bought their houses outright. It's not a matter of mortgage. Because they invested in business, or they had some investment that made them more money. They invested the more, they made more money again. That's one of you people's children. I don't know if you can hear. No, it should be all right. They made more money again. So it is easier to now use the money they've made to now sort some things. So that is one side of it. The other side of it, as much as we want to leave this open to you, amazing subscribers, to share your thoughts with us in the comment section, we're also, trying to share our thoughts so line of thought. Now, the second part of it is whether you are home or abroad. We have met people, I don't know if you've met people like that have a preference for buying their properties here in the UK first, even if we are going to do anything back or maybe later in the future. Because we live here, because we reside here, long-term goes apart. Long-term goes apart, short-term goes apart. Let them sort this one first. Then they are going to do anything back home, they will sort it.
And I also want to say, sorry, to cut you short. If you're here and wherever you are in the abroad, and you decide to start investing in your home country, you're not there, you don't know what's going on. You can be sending money home and they will just scam you. We've heard stories of even family members scamming their brother, their sister, they get back home and they return to nothing. There's nothing to show for all the money they send. So you can't really trust anyone. So that's why I still feel like even if you want to do, you can still do. I even think
Yeah.
if you like imagine that you convert your pounds to
Your home
your own
currency.
currency and you invest, it will really mean something.
Yeah, and that story you
Or
just shared, it's really scary because the failure stories we've seen online is way more than the success stories. The success stories are really few. I send money home for them to buy a property for me, or for them to do business for me, or for them to build something for me, and you get home and you meet that property the same way they've described it. We've seen very few cases of that. But more cases of they duped me, they've been sending pictures of a random house to
one,
me and
yeah.
stuff like that. You get home, you don't meet anything. Now, the second side of it is even for people that reside here, we've still seen some people that prefer settling their property at home first. Because for some, the reasons vary from person to person. For some people, they'll tell you are like a guest here, or you're like a stranger, you don't know when you're going to go
Yes,
back
you
home.
don't know,
Even if you
anything
have
can
anything can
happen, they can
happen,
chase you.
so you get, so you should still have something to lock back home, that you know that even if anything happens and you have to go back home, you have something to meet. Than say you want to invest here and something happens and you have to go back home, and because you've not had any investment or any plan, you don't meet any,
There's
or you don't have
nothing to
anything
go
at all.
back to.
So you see the opinions vary.
Yeah,
And if I had to choose personally, if I
yeah.
had to
I
make a
wanted to
decision,
ask you.
yeah, if I had to make a decision,
Mm.
let me think about it. If I had to make a decision, I think I will have to settle here first. I'm not someone who is moved by fear or by uncertainty. I like to plan things
Mm.
ahead. I have short-term goals, I have long-term goals, I have short-term plans, I have long-term plans. I'm not worried about it. Something will happen, yeah, you go back home. I'm not that kind of person. You know, my mind is settled and my plans are well laid out. Your children, just you guys should just watch. Hello, children. Who's that? Yomife, is that you?
What's the matter?
Nifemi. Yomife, come.
Sorry, sorry.
I knew you were there. Are you alright?
Okay.
Have you eaten? Yes, sorry about that.
Sorry for the break,
Yes,
interesting.
so I my personal opinion, I would love to settle here first. Whether it is investment I want to do first, whether it is our own residential place we want to sort first, we would love to do it here
Yeah,
first.
first. Where
Then
you
once
can.
we have one or two, we're not saying we must now concentrate all our efforts here. Once we have one or two, then we can now start thinking back home. And like you mentioned, I think you already emphasized on that, because I thought about that too. That when you make money here and you send money back home to your home currency, it seems like a lot. So it's somehow easier, I mean, compared to here. Because if you consider how much you are going to pay, especially for people who do mortgage, if you consider how much you are going to pay for the length of your mortgage, we are talking about, for some people, maybe £500,000, £700,000. It varies. Imagine concentrating that effort, £500,000, to your home. You know what you are going to build. Even the VP of your country cannot build it. Just joking. I mean, that's going
Yeah,
to be a
it's
lot.
going to be a
It's
lot.
going to be a lot. Or imagine using that kind of money for business back home.
So
I mean,
well,
come on.
let's not even go to business if
Yes.
it's going to and if it's going to be successful or not, because everything is turning on
Some
on.
people who do it, they at least travel home once in a while. Could be once in 6 months, could be once in 12 months.
I don't think it will be the same as you monitoring your business or your
But you can't
property
be everywhere.
yourself.
You have to prioritize one. You can't want to work here and make money here, and you want to invest it home. You can't be here and there at the same time.
Yes,
Yeah,
that's
so
true.
I know that you cannot trust people completely, but at least to an extent, you should still have people that you can trust. And some people that I know that do that, they have what we call like two-factor authentication. You have at least two different people that do not know themselves monitor
That
stuff for you.
monitor stuff.
So if you have one person that you send money to that monitors the area, the property, you have another person that will check up on that place. And even you will have to go home maybe at least once in 6 months, once in 12 months. So even if I want to eat your money or I want to dupe you, I know that you are coming home in 6 months. I will still want to do something. I won't eat everything. I will at
You
least do
just
something.
eat a part.
So before someone dupes you too far, or before someone eats your money too much, even if you want to eat more, you shall do something for me. Let me see. Then I can now question or query the progress of that project, whatever it is, maybe that business or that house. That's common with the amount I've spent in the space of 6 months. I mean, you should have gone higher than this, or you should have gone further than this. Then, if you have two people and someone knows that another person will still come, and it will take a long way and evil minds to now say they want to collaborate to dupe you. You know, something like that.
Yeah. Yeah, so guys, let's know what you think about this topic in the comment section. Will you be investing here if you're in the abroad, or you'd rather send that money back home for someone to invest for you,
But you want to
or
do it for yourself, just someone
you
to
do it
monitor for
someone
you.
to monitor for you and then invest yourself? All right, let's know what you think, and with that we'll come to the end of today's video. If you like this video, please just press the like button.
Don't
Like,
think about it. Like and
just
subscribe.
press it,
It won't cost
okay?
you anything.
Yeah. And please also share, let us know what you think, and we will see you next time. Have a good life, good day. Take care of
Good luck.
yourself.
Good luck.
Bye. Mwah.
It will be.